Yes, even if you didn't see that light going on and off, if you heard that sound, you knew what it meant. My father created a torture chamber in the basement. And that clicking noise, that simple, sharp sound of a light being pulled by a string, that was his way of letting us know that he was ready. The basement was prepared for one thing: pain. It wasn't just a basement, it was a system. A shrine to control. And we were forced to keep it perfect. I remember cutting sheets of plastic and folding them just right, so that he could lay them out beneath whoever he chose. We had to hang the tools exactly where they belonged on the walls by memory, and how the nails were spaced to match each one. Buckets filled with nails, jerry cans filled with gas. His big red toolbox stocked with matches and lighters. A giant white bucket full of clean, large, white t-shirts. Always white, always folded. Axes leaned against the wall, right at the bottom of the stairs, lined up from largest to smallest. A pack of cigarettes, a bottle of Jack Daniels, a shot glass, flashlights fully charged, batteries waiting nearby. We were made to maintain it all, like housekeepers of hell. I was maybe 8 or 9 when we lived at that house. My sister, younger, 6, maybe 7. My brother, even younger. That house was the worst. Because that's the one where he got more creative. The older we got, the more disturbing he became. I remember the routine. He was very strict about time. He didn't want to start the torture too late at night. Sometimes, if a visitor was over, we knew there might be hope. I'd beg whoever was in our house, please don't leave yet. Please stay longer. Because if I could stretch their visit just enough, it would throw off my father's plan. But even then, it came with consequences. If he missed a night, he'd make up for it. Worse, longer, meaner. And when he was ready, he always needed a few minutes alone in the basement to finish setting up, to pour a drink, to pace, to get himself into whatever mindset he needed. And when he was ready, that's when that clicking noise would start. The basement light was screwed into a wooden beam with a little pull chain switch. But we were small, too small to reach it. So he tied a string to the end of the chain. That string became the signal. He'd pull it. Click. And that basement light would go on. And then off. And then on. And then off. You could see it from the kitchen. But even if you weren't in the kitchen, you could hear it, that clicking noise. Sometimes he'd make us come down one by one. Sometimes all of us. But before that, there was always the steak. We hated eating meat in that house. He knew that. So he made it part of the ritual. He placed 3 plates on the table. Steak. Then he'd cut the meat into chunks and shove it into our mouths. The rule was this: whoever spit it out first or swallowed it first had to go to the basement. And sometimes he'd keep shoving in more. Our cheeks would bulge, our eyes wide. We'd be crying. Not from the meat, but from the fear. And if we didn't spit or swallow, he'd walk behind us, smack the back of your head, or worse, wrap his hands around your throat until your mouth opened by force. And still, that light would flicker. Click. Click. On and off. That clicking noise meant it was time. He was ready. And now, one of us had to go.